Hello, hello, hello. I'm Carla.
And I'm Candace.
And this is
In the Curls.
Cheers, 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 my dears.
This is our holiday special. We're going to be putting up our Christmas tree.
Holla! It's a party up in this.
It's a party.
So it's not 12 o'clock just yet. I'm probably going to be late to what I got to get to, but it's alright because we needed this.
We do.
We needed this. We got the vibes going.
Aesthetics going tonight.
See the aesthetics today. I don't know why Candace bought this.
It's aesthetics.
It's peppermint twist.
Decoration. It's festive. It's festive. And we're actually drinking the same thing today. We have our mimosas going.
Mimosa.
Yeah.
Do another drink and look me in the eye.
So let's get started.
We're gonna get started. Okay. So let's talk about Candace's onesie. Did you guys see her onesie? How cute it is. So it was her idea.
Betty Boop.
To put on onesies. And I actually
It has the feet. It has the feet in them. They're a little dirty because I've been
Mine
sliding
don't.
all day, but they have the feet in them.
Mine don't, but it's okay.
It's cute though. It has the
It's
unicorn.
okay.
Show the hood.
Oh. Hold on, and then I'll show mine. I have a hood. I'm a unicorn, and I
With
have a
the
tail. Oh man! So she's obsessed with Betty Boop.
Absolutely obsessed. Love her.
So I
And ramen.
and ramen.
He's not dressed up, but this is ramen. Little baby ramen. Ramen, say hi. She's a curl too. Ramen. Ramen, the boxer terrier. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. She's also gonna help us put up our tree.
So I forgot what it's called. It's called a frost tree. So we decided to do this. Candace's favorite color is teal. And our bowls, whatever you call them, the ornaments are teal and like a pinkish color. So this is our first time putting up a tree.
This is our first In the Curls Christmas tree.
So bear with us.
We got a, so it's a flocked. It's a frosted, so it has like fake snow on it. Fake snow, and it comes with lights too, right? Yeah, it comes with lights. It's a pre-lit.
It's pre-lit.
Snowy tree. And I think, is this the one?
And we all know how great I am at making decisions on my own. I did not ask for anyone's help
Truly.
in making the decision. Like I literally saw this and then I thought it like, I thought it complimented both Candace and I. And I showed it to her before I purchased it because what if she hated it? But she was like, oh, that's super cute. And I was like, okay, good. I'm glad you like it. Last year, I had a real tree, but I'm not much of a green thumb. And
Okay, got it.
oh, you did it!
So I think this is the bottom.
There's instructions.
Oh shit, shoot.
Are you an instructions person?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
Because it's super
If you
thick.
are, here it is. I'll put it there.
Okay, so this should be the bottom.
I think this is the top that I have.
And
All right, so maybe I shouldn't do this part. I'll do this part.
it goes like this. So these go at the bottom.
I broke it.
No, they come off. That's why I did the same thing. Honestly, I did the same thing thinking, what was this? But it goes into the base, and that's how they connect.
Connect four?
Connect. I hope C is the bottom. Let me pop this tag off.
So in case any of you guys are wondering what's playing in the background, Candace, you want to tell them?
I'll be like them, yes.
I'll give you a minute. I'll give you a minute. Shout if you know what this is.
You know these holiday tunes playing right now. Comment down below.
So these are actually Bando's beats, and you can find them on SoundCloud.
The link will be available. Yeah, it's the best way. You know, that's a cool thing, because I know like when we do our lives and stuff, our videos get flagged for copyrighted music. So I thought it'd be cool to play our own music, and we don't have to worry about copyright because Bando owns it. So give us permission.
Give us permission to use this. Why should be like, you ain't telling me you were doing this?
But these are really good though, so I like them.
We were actually putting the hooks on the thing, and we were talking about this background and what kind of music we should play in the background. And we were like, oh, we were already listening to Bando's beats. And we were like, oh, why don't
we play our own music?
Why don't we do that?
That's a pretty cool perk. It's like one less thing to worry about.
Yes. So this is looking good.
Yeah, right?
I like this.
Do you have any holiday traditions in your family?
No. So we used to go to my cousin's house in Pennsylvania. She used to live in Mount Pocono. We used to go there Christmas Day, and then Christmas Eve, we typically go to my sister's house and we'll celebrate there. And then Christmas Day, we would go to my cousin's house, and it would be like all my cousins and everybody would all head out there. Tons of food and everything. And yeah, we would do that. But my cousin moved to Georgia, so we're not doing Christmas Day anymore. I'm actually off from work on Christmas Eve, but my sister's not sure if she's hosting this year.
Okay.
But last year we had my cousins over and my aunt. They came over and it was fun. We played games. We played this game called Left, Right, Center. It's like a popular game that we like to play when we get together. It's fun. And you can win some money.
Money, money, money. Money for holiday shopping. Did you do any
I did Black Friday shopping. Yes, I did. I got all the kids except for Zane, which is my best friend's youngest. I didn't get everyone, but I got most of the kids in my family.
Well, I'm thinking of getting everybody one gift basket. Help them pick out what they like.
So just filling up one gift basket. Isn't there's like this game that I don't know. I've seen it I think in The Office or something. I feel like it was in one of those shows.
Mm-hmm.
And it was it's like everyone puts a gift in a gift wraps the
the white elephant, the game.
I don't know is that what it's called?
Yeah, the white elephant.
Yeah. I've never done it.
Mm-hmm.
But pretty much everybody wraps a gift and then you pick which gift it is, or how does it go?
No, so I forget entirely how to play it, but it's like a white elephant game. I think that's what it is, unless I don't know. I'm confusing it with the game that you play at work or something.
Yeah, no, I think that's what it is. It's like
I feel like it's called White Elephant.
I think that might be right. My cousin or somebody did it one year, because we usually do Secret Santa, which is everyone picks a name on Thanksgiving.
There's a budget and then
Yeah. So everybody picks a name out of a thing, and you have to get that person the gift, and then on Christmas we would open up the gifts, and then you have to guess who got you this gift.
Right. Yeah.
But it's great when you have a big ass family and
Yeah.
you want a budget.
Dang, you know what I just thought of? Well, I should have just put the mics up in case the audio is weird from the video.
I thought about that before, but I thought it would take too long to set up.
Probably.
Do you want to do it?
No, 'cause I don't want to start the conversation over.
Yeah.
Also,
All right.
and then we'll just. I really just thought like, what if we just have like the mics? Like, it'll catch the audio.
Yeah.
Oh well. We already, yeah, I don't want to like put it back and start over. That'd be weird.
Is this how it goes?
Yeah. Oh, we have to make sure we know where the
Shit.
the cords are. No, the bottom.
No, so I found one right here.
So let's get those two plugged in
Oh
together.
fuck, I'm stuck. My curls are stuck. Okay. And then let's just turn it a little bit. And where's the other one? Oh, it's right here.
Hanging.
So
Okay.
this one has
That
to
side
go.
should be over here, so that
So
way
we should
know.
turn the tree.
Oh, we'll leave it hanging on the floor, and then as we rotate it to,
No, what I mean is let's just start so that we know.
it ends on that side.
Alright, cool.
Oh no, put it in.
No, I'm not gonna put it in.
I want it to be like.
Just turn it a little bit more. Alright, perfect.
Okay. Finish fluffing. So, we don't really have like any major holiday traditions in my family, but I will take full credit for starting the onesie trend. I thought it would be super cute that if all of us had onesies on Christmas Day. And yeah, I started that, and my family has been keeping it up every year. Even with me living in New York and my family is still in Arizona, we FaceTime and we're all wearing our onesies, which is super cute. And I
That
really
is
love
cute.
that.
I don't think we ever, in my family, my sisters do actually. Like in the morning, they have their like matching pajamas. And they have their matching pajamas and they open the gifts in them and then we take pictures in the morning. But like most Hispanic families, we get dressed up to be in la sala. in the you know when they like all these funny memes saying like, oh, you get dressed up just to be in the living room.
Oh, I can understand that. If you got a good outfit and you don't really have anywhere to go, but you just want to wear it because it's a good outfit, I kinda get that. Being comfortable in your cute pajamas at home, I get that too.
Well, I mean, I don't know why I never did that. Like, I'm all for comfort. Like, I hate wearing heels or anything like that. I mean, I guess if I had to wear like a cute outfit, then I don't have to wear heels because I'm in my house, right? Like, I could just be in some like medias or whatever, like a cute outfit, and then like my Crocs. You know what I mean? Like, I'm home, right?
In your Crocs.
Candace be trying to get me to wear heels all the time.
I mean, you can just try them on and see what happens.
So you want to be in stilettos and your onesie?
Listen, yeah. Try it out. Superstar status.
So I don't know what got into me this year, but typically I'm like, like I hate Christmas. Like Christmas sucks. I'm the Grinch. I'm usually the Grinch. I hate anybody who starts talking about. I don't hate them. Hate is a strong word. It's frowned upon by me to talk Christmas before Thanksgiving. But for whatever reason, well, no, I know what the reason is. I kind of had like the winter blues, like with this whole like, what is it? The daylight savings, like with the whole time change and shit. Like it's kind of like fucked with, you know,
Like your mental state.
yeah, like my flow, like you know, like just being able to get into things. Like I've been kind of.
In a funk, basically.
Yeah, like in a funk, and I've kind of been struggling. Those are my struggles for the past. You know, when did daylight savings happen? Like a couple of weeks.
Yeah, I think so. Like sometime in November.
Kind of started in November, like this funk, and I feel like it is true. Like the whole weather change. Could plug it back in.
Yeah, I won't.
Like the whole like weather change. Like I'm definitely like a summer lover. Like I love the summer. I love, even if it's like hot as fuck. And I'm like, you know how people like don't like to like it when it's that hot? Like I could be fucking sweating balls, even though, you know, and I prefer that over the winter. And I think maybe part of it has to do with like I know how it gets me. Like it makes me miserable. But this year, surprisingly, I think that I kind of like needed this whole little, like, let's decorate and do this. Like, we got a tree. Like, I started looking at trees. on like, when was it? Tuesday or Wednesday that I hit you up?
Yeah, it was like in the middle of the week.
It was in the middle of the week. It was before Thanksgiving.
Right, it was
And I
before
ordered it.
Thanksgiving.
And we ordered the tree, and it got here yesterday morning, right before I headed out to see my family. And I called Candace this morning. I was like, "You coming?
Where are you?
You coming?" So it's definitely like, it's putting me in better spirits.
Yeah.
Like the holidays does affect people differently. Like some people, you know, like for me, I think a lot about like my family that I've lost sometimes, like that they're not here with us.
Right. I get that. It's challenging too, especially the holidays mean something different to me now as well. Like I said, one, being away from home, and also two, I'm celebrating the holidays differently than I was previously, as you know, because I ended a relationship this year, so there were certain things that we would do for the holidays that are now different. And I think about that, not in a way that makes me sad, but just in a way that it's recognizably different for me. The feeling is different, and I do feel happier. I do feel like lighter, but I also have the feeling of like, what am I supposed to do for the holidays? So, but not like, I don't mean it in a negative way at all though. It kind of just feels
New.
Yeah,
Foreign.
It's new.
Like it's like a little bit like,
because things were one way for so long, you know.
Yeah.
And then as I came here, I started to do new things, and now I'm doing a different set of new things.
yeah.
So, it's different, but a lot of things have happened this year. A lot of positive things have happened, and there's new things to embrace, and that's kind of one thing that I was telling myself when I was having those thoughts about what I was doing for the holidays previously to now. I'm like, why am I thinking about
The past.
Yeah, exactly. Thinking about the past when I have a whole bunch of new things to like embrace and look forward to, and new things that I'm gonna experience. So I was like, yeah. And I feel like it's not always like a sad thing to look on the past, but not live in the past. That's what I was trying to step away from, is to not live in the past.
That makes sense. I think that part of the reason why I was like, man, like it's Christmas, like fuck these kids a little bit, was because like I feel like it's so commercialized now. Like everything's like all about gifts and stuff like that.
Yeah.
The things that I like missed, like when I was growing up, was we didn't get all these fucking gifts. Like you got like, you know, one big gift from like Santa or whatever, you know? And like maybe some other gifts here and there, but like, you know, it wasn't like it is now. Like, you know, nobody was getting no iPad or PlayStation or none of this shit, you know?
Expectations are like higher within these like, you know, these new years.
It's stressful too, like especially like for, I think it's stressful because, you know, you don't want to let the kids down too, but it's like, you didn't have any of these things growing up. Like you just knew, like, nah, we ain't got that.
Right.
You know, and I think that that's also with the generation that we, excuse me, that we grew up with, that they want to give their kids all the things that we didn't maybe get.
Right.
Growing up.
No,
you know what I mean?
that.
So I kind of get that part of it, but like what I miss most about Christmas is, so, you know, Christmas is Jesus' birthday, and my family's Catholic.
Okay.
I'm not a practicing Catholic. Like I'm not like the best
Catholic.
I'm not the best Catholic.
You don't practice religion actively at this time.
Yeah. But
Your family is not.
my family did. Like my grandmothers and my aunts and everybody, we used to do prayer. Like leading up to Christmas, we would do novenas, and they would do the rosaries, the rosary beads. We would play music, like we would have like instruments and stuff like that. I was telling Candace, but I'll repeat it, that they would have like the nativity scene. And with the nativity scene, like, I don't know if like all Latin American countries do this, but in my family, like my grandmothers used to like buy the fabrics for like baby Jesus. Like what his outfit would always be like on fleek, like, you know, like the embroidery and everything that he had, like it would be like some silk, you know, little dress that they would put on him. And then like, huh?
Did you just wear a dress? Just kidding.
Yeah.
Wait, what is this plug into?
It has to plug into the other one.
No, because look. This has an end cap here. There's an awful end cap.
So then that means maybe the other one that it's plugged into has to get plugged in? Oh, no, because there's another one right here.
Ah, so
It's not done.
Connected. Okay, so hold on.
So yeah, so basically I used to just, you know, it was about being, like your family being together. And your family being together and praying and all that
square.
stuff.
Hold on. It's a square, not a circle. Okay, right here for this one.
This tree's so pretty! Mira qué lindo! I love it. Boricua. I ain't Puerto Rican, Candace.
I'm learning Spanish, I swear.
Candace, what do you say to me when you leave the house?
Carla has this saying every time someone leaves. She says, "Ganas contigo." Ganas contigo.
So I really am saying,
Contigo. Ganas contigo. Better novela.
I say, vaya con Dios, que Dios me la bendiga.
Bendiga.
Which I'm telling her to God bless her and may God be with her, right?
But she says it so quickly, and I try to repeat just the sounds back.
And then all you hear Candace is, bendiga,
Ganas contigo.
and I'm like, damn, yo, Ramen know better Spanish than you, son. Because Ramen knows Spanish. She's not in the frame right now, but she totally understands
She
when I
knows
talk to her.
3 languages, yeah. This is really cute.
Isn't it pretty?
Yeah, it's coming together nicely.
You know, I used to think that these type of trees, like the ones with the fake snow, looked a little bit tricky-tracky. Like, my tricky-tracky means like tacky.
You don't have a star.
Yeah, I know, I didn't get a topper yet.
I'll get a star.
Ghetto superstar, that is what you are. Coming from above, reaching for the stars, running with. Wait, I gotta get on the chair. We gotta do another place.
No, I'm not. Perfect.
So the only thing that we're missing is the skirt, which I ordered it. I wanted to see how big this was.
So we need a skirt and we need a topper. Let's make it look full though. We have to like fluff out. Like, no, like go like this to some of the leaves, up and down. Okay, like fluffy.
What do you think, guys? I think it looks so pretty. Mira qué lindo!
Cute.
Ugh. Ramen, you better not eat this, okay?
No, she's super good. She's like there to eat a tree. Look at her. She doesn't have those like, oh, it's a roast beef in her eyes.
Roast beef.
Like, you know, like the animated cartoons when the character sees something like Tom and Jerry, no, not Tom and Jerry, like Tweety Bird and Sylvester.
Yeah.
And like they just pictures him as like a roast chicken or something.
Yeah.
Ramen's a really good girl.
She is.
It's looking pretty good.
Sí, mira qué lindo, carajo. Carajo. That she knows. She knows the bad words. That she can say. What do you think?
I think it's looking.
Don't
really
just say
nice.
it for the camera. What do you think?
Not at all. I'm trying to like.
Isn't it pretty?
These gaps look less gappy.
Yeah, I think that once the ornaments are on it, it'll be. Should we turn it on to see if the lights work?
Let's see, yeah.
Because I also have. Can you see noodles? Oh, you can't really see us down here.
Oh, not really. But she's here, tail wagging and all.
She's a little baby. She got a collar now that tells people she doesn't have rabies. In case anybody was wondering if she had rabies, she now has a collar that indicates
Her beautiful silk coat. What do you think?
I love it. Isn't it so pretty? What do you think? Do you like it? Do you like the tree? Do you like the tree?
Look, what is it?
What is it, Mom?
You smush?
So Candace calls ramen smoosh. Smoosh.
Smoosh.
Smoosh.
Yeah, like smoosh. That's her nickname. My little smoosh. Because she's so smooshy. And she's a cuddle bug. Ramen loves to cuddle. She'll lay on your legs and keep you warm. She'll come and lay her head right on you. I think it's like the sweetest thing.
She does.
She's my fur child, so I feel like it's the equivalent, like when a kid out of nowhere just comes and like hugs their parent. When I'm sitting on the couch and Ramen just comes up and lays her head right here.
And just look at this thing.
And she has so much love, you know? And I feel like that she's just like, it's like her way of letting people know that she loves people the way that she feels loved. And that warms my heart. She's a really good girl. She's so sweet. And her birthday's coming up. She's a winter baby as well. She's a Aquarius.
You know that Aquarius is a love sign to Gemini.
I'm doing her dating profile right now. She's an Aquarius.
She's single.
She's 4 years old.
She's
she's gonna be 4 years old.
But she ain't looking.
Single and not ready to mingle. She's slim. Has a nice silky coat.
Are you missing me so much? You love me? You're giving me kisses?
And she loves to dance. She's really in tune with the music.
Oh, wait, don't open my onesie. You're not supposed to let anybody see my goodies.
She has a onesie too, but it's a little too warm for her to be in her onesie. But when we do our Christmas pictures, you'll see her in her onesie.
Ramen noodles. Oh, so that is her nickname for ramen. My nickname for ramen is Noodles. That's her name, Noodles.
She's a little noodle.
She's a smooshy noodle.
All right, can we plug it in so I can just see if the lights work?
Let's see.
All right, am I dying?
My little buzz is kicking in.
Your little buzz?
This mimosa's hitting right.
I can't see it. I feel like my whole shit is open because I feel like a draft.
Hey, you don't need a mop. Come on the floor.
Super cute.
Look at it.
It's perfect.
Wow, it's really cute. Is it showing? I'm in the way. Look how cute.
Isn't it beautiful?
Aw, good choice. Really good choice.
You're beautiful.
Really good choice.
So what are we thinking? We're thinking star, angel, hat.
I don't know. Like a thing to represent in the curls to put. We should make it in the curls on.
Oh, you know we can. Ribbons.
Ribbon.
Curly ribbons. Curly ribbons.
Cute.
It'll be so cute. Yeah, because they have like a bow one, and then you could just let it like, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Like a
What color should we do?
I think maybe like a gold.
I would say gold, yeah, to accent the neutral tones
or like the
that we have.
rose gold or whatever. I like it. Are you ready to put on some ornaments? Ooh.
But first we need a refill.
Oh. Yeah. I think I'm switching.
The vodka?
Yeah.
You want a shot?
No, I'm doing
The
screwdrivers.
champagne is weak.
No.
That what you're saying? The champagne is weak?
Nah, you know what it is about mimosas?
They're too good.
Mimosas give me a headache if you drink too many of them, and I'm actually heading to brunch after this. So I already got the party started. So I apologize in advance the people I'm gonna be meeting up with if I'm already super lit. But I'm probably gonna get there kind of sort of late. So if anything, I'll be like right on track.
Caesar Inis, the Froza. I don't know how to say it. Not sponsored or anything, but this is the champagne of choice. Refill complete.
You know, it's been chilled, it's been there, it's ready. It was ready to get drank. So he was like, I bet he's ready.
Carla was sweet enough to pre-hook all the ornaments. So
Yeah, I was hooking while she was setting up.
while setting up and pre-gaming. Cute. Yeah, like I just feel like the same thought kind of just keeps spinning in my head as far as a lot of changes have happened this year.
Yes.
A lot of good change happened this year. And this is kind of just like closing out the year. So should we do like a like what sticks out in our mind for that happened this year?
What
All
sticks out?
inclusive. Yeah, all inclusive. It could be good things, how you overcame it. Not overcame. I meant like bad things and how you overcame it, and the good things that followed after.
I'll let you start.
Well, like the biggest thing that I mentioned was ending a relationship.
Okay.
That was almost a 10-year relationship.
10 years. That's how true it is. Oh shit. My bad. I'm sorry, everybody. Ramen, don't
That's
eat
how
it.
I felt in the beginning, was that I was just like falling all over the place.
Ramen, no.
But yeah, almost 10-year relationship ended. It wasn't the best ending, but it was a toxic relationship that took me a while to figure out and to leave. So I'm really grateful for people that I met during the time that I was in a dark place, because being out of it now, I didn't realize how dark of a place I was in until I was starting to like take the steps to get out of it. And I'm becoming healthy mentally. My mental health has been getting a lot better. Like I said, it's still crazy to me just to think about like what I was really settling and putting up with. And it wasn't even for the sake of like not being alone, because I've heard that before, that sometimes women will stay in a bad relationship because they don't want to be alone. I feel like that wasn't the case for me. I didn't mind the thought of being alone, but I don't think that specific thing applied to me. I feel like that maybe it also was a comfort thing. Like I've been like this already, so you know, why would I not continue to be in this situation? Kind of thing. So
No, that's really hard.
yeah, it was definitely
It sounds.
it was definitely hard to, as I started to become more aware and start to appreciate like my self-worth. I was like, there's no way I could continue just to live unhappy.
Yeah.
Basically. And I feel like also I still kind of feel like happiness is relative in a sense. And that was one thing that I was hard on before, was like happiness is relative and situational. But it feels better to be happy. And once I start to realize that I do deserve to be happy, I need to start making decisions for myself that would make me happy. And that's what helped me, help me accept those terms as far as doing what I needed to do to leave that situation. And it's good. I feel a lot better. I feel more free. And I think also the lack of feeling free is what that played a big part. It was a big part. I felt confined, that I couldn't do anything outside of a certain perimeter. And now that I'm not in that situation anymore, I'm just like taking a deep breath. That's how I feel like. I feel like when I take my deep breaths, it's like, it feels good.
Yeah.
I feel like I can breathe again.
I feel that.
And I love that feeling.
I'm so happy for you that, you are getting better and you are feeling better and you feel like you can breathe. I have been having a hard time, like I mentioned earlier, with I don't know if it's like the weather change or what it is, and just also like I haven't been myself. I haven't felt like myself.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of self-detonated. Not kind of, I self-detonated. And I had like this episode where I just felt like I couldn't get out of this funk that was happening for a while. Like, I mean, you witnessed some of it, when I finally kind of came out and self-detonated and told you guys how I was feeling, which was not overwhelmed, but it was just like this unbelievable amount of sadness, and I couldn't really figure out, I still don't really know where it came from, but I was having I am having a hard time with it. Like, I have my good days and I have my bad days, and then when I did this self-detonation of kind of taking a step back, I realized, what the fuck did I just do? What's my purpose? You know what I mean? This doesn't feel right either. You know what I mean? If I'm not doing this, what the fuck am I doing?
Right.
And, at that point, it was just kind of Carla, your mental health is important. We gotta make sure that we're all good. We all love and care about each other, aside from everything, work related, we're all humans and we all have, life happens, right?
Yeah.
Life happens to all of us. And, sometimes my shit gets in the way, or, my shit can get in the way, and
it's hard to separate.
It's hard to separate sometimes, but it's I am pushing through, I'm trying to figure it out one day at a time. What I'm...
And I think that's okay, because, I think, so basically, it's like a step back, taking a step back from the brand and the company.
No, it's not okay. I don't think that it's okay. The reason why I don't think it's okay is because we all have a moment, right? We all have shit that we're going through. Maybe you need some space. You know what I mean? I could have easily also, and rather than self-detonate, I could have also just spoken to you guys before being I don't know, I can't right now. I can't with anybody right now. I feel like fucking running away, like from everyone and everything, and I couldn't really pinpoint what it was, but and it didn't matter like stepping away for the week or two that it was, you know, the week. But because immediately the next day I'm like, what the fuck did I just do? But then it's like, I'm figuring it out. Like there's no answer. There's no, you know, like I'm living in it. Like I'm just living in it. And I'm fortunate enough to have you guys, you know, have everybody that's on the team kind of like be understanding in the sense of like she's going through something.
Right.
You know?
So, I mean, essentially it was kind of just, maybe at that moment,
I couldn't breathe. Like, that's what it felt like. Like, when you just finished saying it before, like, that you finally, like, when you left, like, you felt like you could breathe. Like, I felt like I was, like, keeping my head above water. But then, like, when I self-detonated and when I took that time, I was still drowning. Like, it had nothing, it's not this. It's not this.
It's not the company.
It's everything.
All at once.
It's I don't know what it is. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like, it's not the solution is what I mean. Like, just, it wasn't.
Right, like quitting wasn't the solution.
Yeah, like saying like, I don't think I could do this right now. Like, I need space. I need to get away for a second. Like, I don't think any of that was
like before
the way,
the conversation.
like, wasn't the way, like I should have. My regret is not having this conversation before making a decision like that, which I'm gonna get a little personal right now. I see.
Just like I feel like we shouldn't.
I see a therapist, and she told me not to make any drastic decisions, like with any of my relationships, or saying and blurting anything out at the moment, because right now there's repercussions for that.
Yeah.
And I didn't listen to her, and I should have listened to her, and I should have talked to my team.
And now it's kind of like a little bit of a weird place. So what it was, I guess, to kind of just give context, is essentially it was just like a not a graceful bow out to Made for Rivals, and the Curls is connected. So essentially it was just like, I don't want any parts of the brand.
Yeah.
Because of whatever.
Like, I needed
mental.
To give context, I said, I can't do this with any of you right now because I need to be okay, and I'm not okay right now.
Right.
And it was fucked up, you know, like the way I just did that without having a conversation.
Right.
Because I know that all of you, you know, I have my own relationship with all of you, and I know you care about me. Like, I know Bando cares about me. I know Lizzie cares about me. And then, I mean, all of them said the same thing, that, you know, that they're here for me.
Right, because we are.
And
we're a team if we can't be here for each other.
That they're here for me, and that, okay, you know, like they kind of like, they ate it. And then I was like, the next morning, like, what the fuck did I just do?
Like, after you slept, you know, you slept and you had time to kind of reflect.
No, I had like an episode, like I cried myself to sleep that day. Like, it was a terrible moment I was experiencing. Nobody really knows what I was going through. I literally had like,
you felt something.
I was sad. Like, I was just extremely sad, and I had no answer as to what caused it or why it was. I just know that I didn't recognize this person, and it was like,
so the emotion was just so overwhelming.
The emotion was just extremely overpowering, and I didn't know how to handle it. And my solution was
to walk away.
And I'm not somebody who typically walks away. Like, I'm a fucking soldier. I'm a soldier. I'm that ride or die, you know, like, I'm loyal to a fault to some, you know? But it's just like, it became too much for me in that moment. Like, it was just like, I felt like I was gonna explode, you know? And I did explode.
Yeah.
I didn't think, I did.
I definitely get those feelings in the sense of being so overwhelmed you don't know what to do. I think I told you before, like when I was in my dark place but not like subconsciously aware fully, I had a duffel bag in my trunk. Like,
yeah, you told me. That's crazy.
just ready to go, because sometimes I just felt like my emotions were too unbearable. Like my situation was just too unbearable at times, that at one point I kept a literal duffel bag full of stuff like in the trunk of my car, ready to go at a moment's notice. So in the sense of just like where your chest kind of just feels heavy and you're overwhelmed with emotion, that I get. But the thing now is I know I haven't always been super clear when trying to express my emotions when it's something that weighs on me.
Yeah.
You know, but now after having experience talking to people, and though it's not a lot, I do always write. I keep a journal with me literally 24/7, and I have my phone where I have notes of just thoughts that I feel. And now I do have a couple people, very small, but I still have someone now where if I am feeling something that I used to think that I could hide my emotions super well until I was called out on it multiple times, and I'm just like, how can you see me? And it really used to blow my mind, because like I said, being sad or just kind of being upset, I felt like I had this perfect mask, and I could smile, have a good smile. I could just smile and no one could tell. And for the longest time,
You thought you were doing a good job.
Yeah, like no one, I would like cry my eyes out in the car sometimes, but in the bathrooms are like my safe place. But for a long time, where I just felt heavy, and the face I would put on, no one could tell, until like I kept getting called out on my bullshit time and time again. And it used to almost upset me.
That you weren't able to hide it?
Yeah, like how can you see, like the energy I'm emitting, you could feel it, you could pick up on that something's not okay. That was crazy. I never experienced that before. So it really used to blow my mind. I'm just like, how are you? And I'm thinking like, what's wrong with me? Like, if I can't hide my emotion, I'm like defective in some way.
I don't think that for me it was hiding emotion. For me, I think it was expressing my emotions. Like I've said that before, like I feel like it's very hard for me to like let out and express myself.
I still struggle with the expression too. So like once I do get called out on not being okay, I feel like I still just kind of get choked up, because the fact that I also wasn't familiar with expressing myself to someone besides myself, like internally, it felt weird for me to express myself outwardly. So even sometimes, like it takes me a minute to just kind of gather the words and speak about it, because I feel like my throat literally just closes up and I don't know how to talk anymore. So it takes me a minute to kind of just like breathe a little bit and let it just open, so I'm able to express what I'm feeling. And when I do, to this day, I really try. It's still challenging, but I still get choked up. Like I'll cry trying to express myself, and that's
I know a lot of people they cry when they're angry, and then they get mad at themselves for crying because they're angry.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm not crying because I'm sad, I'm crying because I'm so fucking mad. Right?
I experienced that too. Yeah. I mean, I also like, I feel like if I'm mad, I'm mad, but I also don't experience like rage too much. But I feel like when I do, the very few times that I feel like I felt rage, I feel like it makes me just it's super dark. Like my mind just has the darkest things to think about, which is insane. And I don't like that feeling at all. Because I feel like like the movie, the movie Venom, where
I feel like Venom.
like when Venom is taking over and it shows like the slow motion black, all just, that's literally like how my mind feels when I felt like rage, like actual rage. And I get terrible feeling. I do not like that at all. I don't like having that.
I don't like someone having that hold over me.
Right. I don't feel like I don't.
Yeah, like that somebody was able to get me that
Exactly.
angry. Like, how the fuck I let this motherfucker like get me this angry?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, who the fuck are you?
And that's what gets me upset. It's like giving someone else power to control my feeling in that way. That's insane to me. And it's happened, but very, very few times have I felt rage. But it's not something that I would like to experience again at all. Regular upset is one thing. Rage is insane.
I feel that.
So I say all that, but you know, being able, I feel like, you know, it was beneficial in a sense, because being able to experience that and feel those feelings and know what those feelings are, I know that I never want to have that again. Like I never want to be comfortable with being okay in that sense. Like it's okay when you're not okay sometimes, but not being okay and toxic, that's something completely different.
No, well, yeah, that's also another reason why I felt
that.
that was also another reason why I felt like I needed to take a step back, was because I felt like these emotions were taking over, like my work even, you know what I mean? Like it was literally like I was incapable of doing the most basic thing. I think that day, it wasn't even like a trigger specifically. Like I think I had to do, I was like working on content, or I was about to work on content to promote for our Q&A.
Okay.
And then like that day I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get to it. And then I just like, it wasn't even just that, it was just that day alone, I had cried 3 times.
It's a combination of things.
I cried in the morning, like before, I had a doctor's appointment that day, I had like my annual doctor's appointment. So I cried in the morning, I cried after my appointment, and then I cried after, like,
When you made
I had my self-detonation. Like it was just too much. I couldn't
bear it.
I couldn't bear it, and I couldn't bear to feel like, what the fuck am I, like I'm not contributing right now, like what, like I'm like a sitting duck, like, you know what I mean? Like these feelings are taking over everything. And like I said, what I regret most about all of that is that I should have talked to you guys. Because, you know, it's that feeling of also, I let everyone down. It's not a feeling. I let my whole entire team down. And it's like, at this point, I'm just taking it one day at a time and trying to figure out how to not self-detonate and
How to heal.
how to figure out what works for me too, like for me to be able to communicate better, for me to be able to, like, it's something that I'm constantly struggling like within the curls. I feel like what's helping me within the curls is I also don't like to share my business. Like this is now our first time, you know, being like out in the open, like look at me, you know, kind of,
Right.
you know, like we're creating content for ourselves. And it's like wearing yourself on your sleeves. Not that you weren't before, but it's just like, it's so personal. Like
We gotta be vulnerable.
you're vulnerable, you're extremely vulnerable. And I'm like, I have this thing in my head where it's like, don't show any weakness, like don't let anybody know everything that's happening in your life. You know what I mean? Like
I get that. 100%.
all of that shit like kind of like was also like helped me in a sense of like being able to share that. You know what I mean? And starting to get comfortable with sharing that.
Right. And that took me a while too. Like, I don't mind. I mean, we all have like things that we feel are flaws and we point out about ourselves. I know when we started in the curls, I didn't want to be on camera at all. And not so much, I mean, a small part of it came from insecurities, but that wasn't the major factor. It was just I didn't want to be seen at all.
Yeah.
Like I said, we do have our flaws that we don't want to be shown, but I'm not insecure fully in that way. It was just because I didn't want to. I don't mind like the audio. I don't think I have like the best sounding voice or whatever, and that's just not beating up on myself, but I just didn't want to do it. But then as we started and things started to flow, I thought it was cool. And then, we get these ideas of how to be creative.
No, it was all trial and error. Like, we have to make, what Bando's been saying.
Mm-hmm. Right.
That in order for us to make progress, we have to make mistakes.
Right.
To learn from them.
Yeah.
And
to learn from them for sure. Right. And I don't mind that at all, but yeah, I started to just like get into a groove. I found it fun. I still think it's fun. Yeah. And I think it's cool. I had no ideas prior to like having a podcast, being on YouTube, being on TikTok. Well, like I did it, I'm familiar with YouTube. I've been on YouTube before, but just not showing my face. It was all audio, and it was visuals in a different sense. But being in front was different, and I didn't mind it because we're adapting to what's new and current happening now, social media wise.
Yeah, but what I also realized too, I'm sorry that I totally cut you off just now, actually. Let me let you finish your talk. Sorry. I just thought of something. So go.
No, go ahead, it's fine. It's just adapting in general. And I think about adapting in that sense, and then also being a part of Made for Rivals. I know like I have to adapt music wise, is what I was thinking of, just like adapting across the board. There's things that I just have to be more receptive to. Because I think I mentioned before that I don't really like too much newer music, but I have to know about newer music to know about what's going on and how to navigate through it. But that was just to mention adapting. But yeah, go ahead and say what you were gonna say.
No, for me it was like with the visuals, right? Like with us showing ourselves, like I'm insecure with I'm like very like nitpicking at everything that I nitpick a lot of, like, oh, I look fat or this or that. Like I was, if anything, like, okay, creating content for Made for Rivals or for the boys, but then when it's like when you're creating content for yourself, right, like for us, like our face in it, right, it was really hard for me. It went to the extent where I told Candace, like, don't even fucking show me, like, just, you're the creative director, like if you're gonna do it, just post it and don't show me, because if you show me and then now I don't like it,
you're gonna critique it,
then I'm gonna critique it. Right. Like if it's done already, it's done, you know. Like
that was a challenge I experienced working with you specifically in that way, because obviously I don't want to look bad, I don't want to make you look bad, I don't want to make you feel like you look bad. But if I honestly feel like something is good, and even like I'm a little quirky, I have a lazy eye type, you know.
She does not have a lazy eye.
But sometimes if I feel like the overall piece is good, I'll still post it, knowing that like we're aware of our flaws in a sense, but if I feel like the overall piece is good, I'm still comfortable with letting it out there, you know. And I feel like that's one of the challenges that we experience working together, is sometimes, like you just said, you're hard on yourself and you critique it.
Very hard on myself. I literally had to tell Candace, like, don't show me shit anymore, because I'm not gonna like it. Like, I'm like that with everything, even with like regular pictures with your friends. Like, I'm like, dude, like, don't, like, I won't even get in the picture. Like, because if it's not on my phone and I can't delete it on my own, then it's like it's out there, you know. But I also, you know what actually helped me when I said that to you was actually when we did our guilty pleasures. When when Candace and I did the guilty pleasures, we had mad fun. Like we had mad fun doing it because we literally turned it into a karaoke night.
Right.
And when it was a karaoke night, it was like, I thought about it after I was like so hard on myself, like, oh, I don't like it. I had to send you all of the videos that we had taken for the TikToks. And then I was like, fuck, man. Like, I'm not really... I'm sorry, I'm listening to the song that's playing right now. This is an older Nemesis song, sorry. What am I saying? Oh, okay, so we were doing the guilty pleasures, and then when I later thought about it, and like after talking to both Candace and Bando, it was like, we had fun, so we really I can't look that bad if we had that much fun.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, nobody's looking at like my pimple, or you know what I mean? Like, they're just, you know, like watching us have fun.
Exactly.
Because I felt it, you know, like I know we had a good time. So
we did. It was super dope.
That's when I said to Candace, like, dude, just don't show me shit, bitch. Like, just fucking post that shit and don't tell me. Which Candace was still like a good friend and still was like, hey, what do you think of this? Like, she made the mistake of still sending me the stuff.
I did, yeah.
Because she still, like, she was like, I'll send you stuff to see if you feel comfortable with it. Right. And I was like, okay. And then she would send it to me, and then of course, me being who I am, I'm aware of how I am.
I feel
and then I'd be like, I fucking hate this. Like, ugh. I was like, fine, just post it. Like, just get it out of my face. Like, I don't want to see it again.
And I still did that because I know I'm supposed to be in charge of all creative content, but I still just didn't want you to feel like you had no say. Even though I'm supposed to have the final say, I didn't want you to feel like you had no say at all. So I was still showing you like a preview of what I was going to post before I posted it. And yeah, then sometimes you'd be like, I don't know, X, Y, and Z.
No, but that's why. Don't show me. Don't show me. Just post it, and then just tell me you posted it so I could like it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Like, even though I look like shit, you better like double tap that bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need one more.
It's 1 o'clock. Oh shit.
So we're almost done. It's winter season.
Okay. I think this looks so pretty. Mira que lindo, carajo. You see that? Can this be like a QVC commercial? For just how much is it good? For just 444 cents dollars, you can have this whole entire tree.
No, you could do like 40.
Oh no, they don't talk like that.
49, 99, 99. It's always ending in a 99. 444. Wait. Like 499.99.
444.99. You can have this. Wait, they don't sound like that in QVC. What do they? No, they sound like this. QV. We finished the fucking bottle.
No, I poured mine.
No. But I want a screwdriver anyway. I don't want any more champagne. That's just gonna give me a headache.
Okay.
And I'm still late
for brunch
because I have to go to brunch. But I'm ready for brunch because it's lit. It's gonna be a party.
You twerking? Unicorn is twerking?
You ever seen Candace twerk? Yo. I'm about to learn how to twerk for her. Because of her. Oh, Candace and I might be doing a TikTok that's going to be a special little addition to this episode.
A what?
A TikTok.
A what?
A TikTok.
A TikTok.
So, hopefully, you know, I keep the same energy.
Hopefully
and
you're
do
lit
it.
enough for a TikTok.
Yeah, man. I think that I am going to put it over here. It's kind of empty over here.
So I need a few more bulbs. Let's solidify our trees. We can take a cute little picture for a cute little In the Curls holiday special. So is it confirmed? We're taking a break on In the Curls for the holiday season, and we'll be back.
We'll be back.
We will be back.
We wanted to include this beautiful. We wanted to share this with you.
What's the Will Smith meme? Okay, we have a few more bulbs left. Here you go.
I got it.
Okay. Put these last couple of bulbs on. We unraveled a lot today.
We did.
It was a regular old session.
Yes.
Curly Carla's taking a little break, and we will be back as Bold Curls soon.
Coming soon to a theater near you.
This was fun though. I don't want things to feel like there's so much pressure. I feel like one thing too is that because one thing that we say, excuse me, is like it's never too late to start what you want to do.
Yeah.
But also you get the pressure of like trying to make sure everything is perfect your first go around. And I feel like maybe that's kind of, maybe that was a flaw on our part in the sense of, yes, we do have like technology, everything has advanced so much. We have so many resources available that there's no reason why we can't get it perfect the first go around, but at the same time, it's something that we haven't experienced. No matter how much knowledge and research and resources you have available, it's still your first time trying something. So you have like your feelings involved, plus all the information that you've consumed and how to like internalize that information.
How to execute, yeah.
And put it into action, yeah.
Yeah.
So there's still a lot that goes into it. And it's a learning curve.
It's a learning curve. This isn't a goodbye.
No.
This is not by any means a goodbye. This is
no. It's our learning.
That's
what it was.
This is a process that
we're telling our journey of us learning through everything, and I think this was good. Just to be real, be vulnerable. I can realize that now, after the events that took place. I can realize that it's okay to live through. Like we have to live through it. Live through what we experience and the things that happened, so we can be better the next time around and just going forward. It was a good way to know how to like redirect, basically.
Yeah. It's like a pausa y volvemos. We're reevaluating a lot of things too.
Mm-hmm. I figure where to put this last bulb.
I think maybe somewhere on the top, because I feel like in the bottom it got heavier.
Too late.
I think it looks really good.
Let me send it back.
It looks so pretty, right?
That's our tree. Can't fully see it. Let me see. There we go. Okay. That's our tree. Oh my glass.
Oh wait, are we gonna oh, we can't put it on a timer. We're gonna just is this?
That's yours.
This is vodka?
That's vodka.
And you poured it. Candace is fucking heavy on that shit. She has a heavy hand. Yo, wish me luck.
I'm trying to save you money on brunch, that's why. So you don't have to buy any cheese.
Took a ramen. She's like, bitch, you gonna drink that
She's
shit?
like, girl, her ears. She could hear the liquor.
She could hear it. You wanna smell it? Okay, does it smell like?
Yeah, and our tree is done. That's our in the curls Christmas tree. It's not completely done, but today is done. Our assembly and our placement
Yeah, the only thing that's left for us to do is to
The
put our
skirt
skirt
and the star.
and the topper. Yes.
Yeah, we'll do a full picture by then when it's actually
Yeah.
complete.
We'll do that. That sounds
Cute.
good.
Yeah.
Ay, te quiero mucho. Que Dios me la bendiga
Te quiero
siempre.
mucho, a las bendiga.
Cheers
Cheers to new beginnings.
to new beginnings. Oh, she did good. She did good. She did good.
It's
Oh, there it is. Oh. It was still good. It was still good. It was still good.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. We're taking mad cheers. It's for checking.